Any conspiracy theories that you've heard, like, or seen on the internet that you think that could be true?
That girls are loyal. Especially to me.
Mans does not miss. He's never missed.
Why the f are you holding? Why do you eat a burger like that? Nobody does that! Get out of my car. Get out of my car. Get out.
Divorce! 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 This is what divorce looks like. This is it.
She's mad right now, man. She's mad you don't need her. She's mad that you doing better without her. She's mad that you said, you know what? It's time I do what's best for me now. And now she's upset. See, women have a problem with you when you stop caring and focus on yourself. Because they're only happy when you're suffering. They're happy when you're depressed, when you're frustrated, when things ain't going right. That's when they're happy. But see, when you move on, when you no longer care about what she's doing, oh, that's when they get mad.
This is true, but why is this true? You break up. She's either happy that you're being unsuccessful, or she's angry that you're being successful. Why? Because when you are acting like a loser after the breakup, her hypergamous filter is telling her you made the correct decision. You were right, he was a loser. But when she breaks up with you and you start winning, she's angry because her hypergamous filter was wrong. And now the filter is telling her, oh my god, we messed up. I can't believe it. I can't believe I actually lost him. I was wrong. And she acts out with anger. Filter either confirmed or denied. Simple.
Rate us 1 through 10.
I'd say you're like a 9.
I think you're like a million.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Broke the scale.
I know. I walked past, I was like, I want that.
Damn.
Just being honest. Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate
I go
it.
after what I want.
Okay. Rate my boy.
I say you're like an 8.
I'll say an 8 too. Yeah.
All right, question. What would you rate yourself?
I rate myself like a 9. Yeah.
I agree, I'm 9.
Based
You
on,
rate me.
do you actually want a rate?
I do.
Okay. Objectively, I rate, I'll say 6.5, 6.
6.5.
Yeah. You, I'll say 5.5, yeah. Yeah. But I have preference though.
Yeah.
But everybody has preference. Yeah.
Rejected. I'm never going to be the girl that sits there and adjusts and makes sure everything is perfectly covered. If there's a malfunction and something slips out and it offends you, just look away. Don't stress. I don't care.
What kind of world does she live in where things are constantly popping out, huh? To the point where she has to make a whole damn TikTok talking about it, huh? What the bro, huh?
When you have a resentment against someone else, it's like drinking poison and waiting for the other person to die.
You're harming yourself.
You're harming yourself. It's actually selfish to forgive people. And the reason we forgive people, forget about, but he owes me this, but he did. We forgive others not because they deserve forgiveness, but because we deserve peace.
Mm-hmm.
It's your job to heal yourself. I know that is my, as soon as I started thinking that way, and as soon as I started saying like, why doesn't someone just invent a time machine to change my childhood? Like, what did I think was gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think you get to a point where you're like, I've tried all these things. Blame just doesn't work. Obsession doesn't work. Silently seething doesn't work. Complaining all day doesn't work. You know, let me just try this whole, you know, grant me the serenity, accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change, and the wisdom to know the difference.
Forgiving people from your past or your present. You genuinely do it for yourself more than you actually do it for the other person. You allow yourself to understand who that person was, where they were coming from, and why they were doing or acting the way they were. Understand it. Learn as much as you can from it, then close the chapter, bro. Leave it in the past. Move on to the next chapter in your life. Don't just sit there and torture yourself with ifs, ands, and buts. Understand it, accept it for what it is, and move on.
Yes, I'm a simp. Sniper monkey.
I have a serious question. Now, what was wrong with sitting at home, taking care of the kids, and making food? No, what was wrong with that? Huh? What was wrong with that? Nothing. Y'all had to go out there and be like, no, we want to work. Who said we wanted to work? Huh? You ruined everything.
You don't hear too many people talking about this, but only a small minority of women wanted the right to vote. It was only 4% of them actually wanted the right to vote. But the establishment saw an opportunity to tax the other half of the population. A small minority of women backed by the establishment ruined it for all women. Okay, we got a dog getting a stick, sliding down a waterfall. That is a homie right there. That is a true homie. Looked like he was just going for the stick, maybe. But my dog saved my dog's life. Man's best friend and dog's best friend. Hell yeah. I saw this on X Twitter, by the way. Be sure to give me a follow at GriffinMind.
What are your guys' opinion now about body count?
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I was 100% like influenced by this like red pill thing, which was a bad thing. If I'm being honest, it was a bad thing. And like it's like I wanted completely the opposite. I wanted like just a girl. What I am to judge someone off like body count or how many people you slept with, if like mine is also higher.
To me, body count matters in both ways. If I'm trying to find someone to be in a relationship with and spend my entire life with, I want them to have experienced enough where there's never an amount of curiosity left that they feel like they might want to go and, you know, explore it one day.
Experiences. Listen up, bros. We are not the same. We're very different. Things affect us differently. Women in general have a much higher standard to sleep with the opposite gender. Men in general have a lower standard when it comes to sleeping with the opposite gender. For men, having sex is like a paper cut. For women, having sex is like a shot. Instant karma. You gotta love it. Get them out of here. Perfect.
The number one thing I don't like about myself is that I'm attracted to men. And that's just, I know.
I hate men. And I hate myself.
Simp! He's simping. Simping. What simping looks like, okay? Denigrating yourself, putting women on a pedestal. This is basic 101. This is how this works. Identifying with the female, so maybe she'll get with you. Sneaky game is what they call it. Women don't want them, and men shouldn't be friends with them. Like, bro, we get it. You don't have any balls. Okay, we got it. No need to advertise it to the world.
That's the answer. Next.
First and foremost, I don't need the attitude.
All right, sorry about that.
Don't forget where you're at. You're on our podcast as a guest, so show some respect to the platform. Second,
sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I understand that there's a time and place for jokes and then some satire here and there, but you guys are literally just hurting the quality of the show at this point with your little snickers behind the scenes, etc. The audience can hear it because every time you guys laugh or whatever, the mics are sensitive. They pick it up. So it hurts the quality of the show from a listener standpoint. All right, you're on a podcast. You're not having a casual conversation with your girlfriends at a pub somewhere. All right.
Now that is exactly how you put boundaries in place. Calmly, stoically, non-emotional. You can explain why things are the way that they are. If she doesn't comply, no problem. She's just not the girl for you. Shout out to Fresh and Fit, by the way. I may not agree with everything that they say, but we talk about a lot of similar things. And in general, we're on the same team.
So, Dad, I think she's the one. I'm gonna marry her.
Tell me you're sorry.
Wait, what? What?
Tell me you're sorry.
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm not saying sorry.
Hey, until you can say you're sorry for no reason at all, you're not ready.
Hell yeah.